This is the kind of stuff we deal with every day. Lots and lots and lots of posts, right? Lots and lots and lots of posts. There's lots of things you can check up on. What's most pressing and what's most relevant today? Yes, the federal judges have in the United States Supreme Court have officially blocked that SNAP program from going through temporarily. We, the Americans, have got to stand up and put pressure on the Supreme Court. You got to remember, Donald Trump and his first administration made detrimental changes that are going to last decades, beyond our lives, beyond mine, beyond your kids' lives, beyond kids' lives today. There is time that people need to step up and act out and do this through peaceful democratic protesting, voting. You know, it's just a reality that Cheech and Chong, the actor Chong, made a statement that if it hadn't been for how bad the situation in the country was, Joe Biden wouldn't have even gotten elected in the first place with all of his brain, cognitive, and mental issues. But one thing people don't think about with Joe Biden is that the man survived 3 brain aneurysms. And yes, his cognitive ability and his mental ability and everything was lacking and poor and didn't look good as a president. But from the conduct we witnessed from him as president in his last days, even from when he first started, is far better than the rhetoric we're already seeing from Donald Trump with his rhetoric of what he spends and what he does. And there's more stability if you think back on those times. But we can't go back to the past. We have to look at what we are in now. And what we hold accountability is the fact that that is on Donald Trump and his Republican people, whom of which he'll always blame Democrats. But you don't see the accountability on him. And that shows weakness. Weakness, and that is something we got to stand up by, because we can't be letting other countries coming into our country telling us what we got to do. It's bad enough Trump has already been mocked in Switzerland for looking weak and being a sinner. And there's this artist who I just saw, if you hadn't looked it up, put him up on a cross inside of a window display with a jumpsuit. And he's strapped down in a gurney. And he's wearing Crocs. And that does a shame to Crocs wear people. And I don't even wear Crocs. I can't wear those things. But the main thing I'm getting at here is it's about our kids. The presence of a reflection of what our kids have to see every single day coming out of our public news. There was a shooting in Chicago where a man attacked ICE agents or shot at ICE agents. Now there's a manhunt. It's true. The immigration status of going after innocent people and people who have a legal status, we are all upset. There is a lot of frustration. There's a lot of hostile, heartbroken, and heartbreaking realities of what's going on within our communities. But we don't need to resort to violence. It doesn't help the situation. It just helps Donald Trump. It just exacerbates that whole negative narrative that he feeds into, calling people leftists, extremists, terrorists. We have got to stop this rhetoric for our kids, and people have got to start remembering, act a little bit better, think a little smarter, and remember, without the president, there is no future. Mcluvin News. Thanks for watching.